Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome to the Old Hadley Vintage live sale. Oh, I see Robert. Hi, Robert. I said hello to a bunch of people already in the chat. I'm going to, hi, Joan. Hi, Elaine. I'm going to give, hi, Valerie. I'm going to let everybody, jump in here before we start. We got 20 people in here so far already. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, Mark. Hi, Allie. Welcome in. Welcome to everyone. I'm just going to let some few people pop in before we start. Oh, I work today, so it's like double work today, basically. So now it's my second job. But I enjoy this. This is a job I thoroughly enjoy. I love meeting up with all you guys on here. Hi, Denise. Jan Marie, hello. How are you? I'm just letting some folks come on in. Mama T-Bird, hello. How are you? Kara, how are you? Oh, Elaine, you just subscribed to my channel. Well, welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that. Got a lot of great stuff here for you guys tonight. So hopefully we'll have some fun.
We always do.
We do. That's the voice of Chris, everyone. That's my partner, Chris. He's coming in live from, where are you, Chris? You're out in Gloucester tonight?
Rockport, Mass.
Rockport, Massachusetts. He's on a little bit of a dive excursion out there, and he was just bragging to me about the fact that he had a fish and chip dinner tonight. Excuse me.
Well, let's not forget the 4 lobster that I caught. Don't forget that.
Oh yes, he caught 4 lobsters today, guys.
We'll be having those tomorrow.
Oh, sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm.
You had a security breach? Not really. I had to change my name. A little security breach. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, folks, you should never really use your true name on here. You should always use like an alias. But,
yeah,
you know, some people do, and that's fine. I know I was using my real name, but yeah, there's just some crazy folk out there. So I'm so sorry to hear that, Elaine. Hope everything is okay now.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't trust anyone on the internet.
Yeah. Yeah, Joan, 4 lobsters. So he's going to cook those up, and I'm probably going to end up making lobster salad.
Ooh.
I'll make some for myself and for Chris's mom.
All right. Well, you'll get 3 of those, and I'll cook up 1 for myself.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Or a lobster roll,
guys.
as Joan said.
Right, lobster roll, exactly. That's kind of how I do it, but I'll do it I'll do like a cold lobster roll. I prefer it warm, but I usually do a cold lobster roll. and I'll make like lobster salad with mayonnaise, lemon, salt, and pepper. What else do I put? Celery. I think that's it. I think that's all I put, and I mix all that together and then chill it in the fridge.
Yeah, maybe I'll take a photo and you can do that as a short. Maybe.
Hey, Kels. All right, guys. Well, there's 43 of you in here, so I might as well let's get started here. I want to welcome you to the show. Thank you for coming in and visiting me tonight, and hopefully, if you find something you like, feel free to bid. Make sure you guys thumb up the video. It does help the algorithm for my channel and help my channel grow. I do appreciate it if you do that for me. If you guys are new here, I use Pirate Ship to ship all of my items. So depending upon where you are across the country, it will vary as far as prices are concerned for shipping. And as you guys know, shipping lately is insane. Hi, Briarly. Hi, Betty. Welcome in. Oh, no, you're not. Don't worry about it. No, that's okay. I'm just glad you're here. It doesn't matter when you guys show up. As long as you guys show up, I'm happy to have you here and visiting with me. And remember, you don't have to buy anything. I'm just glad to have you here. As I was saying about Pirate Ship, you know, I try to pick the cheapest I possibly can, but based on the weight of the items, it can vary depending upon where it's going across the country. So shipping to Connecticut or Philadelphia is going to be a lot cheaper than shipping across country to California or Washington State. So be aware of that. I do have some very heavy items here tonight, so that can definitely affect it. And the more items you buy as well. So again, Chris is going to be moderating for me tonight. These are going to be all offer ups. I do not do just in case. I don't want to get into as to what just in case is. You guys can look it up, but I don't do that on this on my channel. I don't sell with just in case bids. So please hold your congratulations when we're doing an auction, just so Chris can see exactly who's the bidders and who's the winners, because he has to refresh. If you guys are noticing a little bit of a lag, that's common with a lot of these streams. It's depending upon the internet service you're using, whether you're using your iPhone, your laptop, your iPad, it can vary. So feel free to refresh. You can just kind of either escape out of the video and then come right back in. That sometimes helps. Make sure you guys are in, I think it's all, is it all messages, Chris?
Yes.
Live chat, all
live
messages.
Chat. Yep.
Do not make sure you're not in top chat. So up on the top where those little grid is next to the X on where the comments are, for those of you who are new to this, and I know a couple of you that might be new to this, make sure you're in live chat. It's right next to the little X above the comment section. Just click on that and then touch on live chat or all messages. One of the it'll say, depending upon what device you're using, it'll say something different. Let's see, what else do I have to tell you guys? Crystal, I'm going to do a countdown. There is a lag sometimes, so don't wait to get your bids in there. So if you see an item you really like, get your bids in there early, because otherwise you could potentially lose it if you wait to the very last second due to lags and computer, things like that. Just to let you know, invoices are going to go out as soon as I get items packed. I do not pre-invoice items because I'm still very new at this. So I like to weigh the items, get the actual weight, and then I like to send out my invoices. Those are going to be going out Monday and Tuesday. So tomorrow morning and Tuesday morning as well. And I'll get them. And those of you that have purchased from me before, you guys know I ship really quick. Hi, Bill. Welcome in. Let's see. So remember, the sooner I get the payment that you guys send me through PayPal, the quicker I can send the item to you. Please try to get your payments in quickly and promptly so that it doesn't hold things back. It does help me out quite a bit, just for my bookkeeping, etc. Because this is a business that I am running now, and using it to fund certain things, as we all are in our lives, that need a little extra cash. So that's kind of what I'm doing, as well as having fun with all of you guys. And this is really enjoyable for me. I'm really glad I got to be able to start a channel and do this for you. When you're sending me your info, if you're a new bidder, I want you to send me your real name, your email address associated with your PayPal. If you don't have PayPal, that's fine. I can still invoice you as a guest. It doesn't matter if you have PayPal or not. So I'm going to need your real name, your YouTube name, if it's not your real name, your address with your zip code, and again, your email only associated with your PayPal. I know a lot of people have several different emails. Please just make sure you let me know which email is your PayPal email, because sometimes people email me from one email and then they'll attach another email within the message. So just to avoid confusion, I would appreciate that. I also want to just put a little side note out there. My thoughts and prayers are with everybody down in the southern states that are affected by the storm Helene. And I will send out some prayers. I know it's quite devastating down there. So if everybody could remember these people that are suffering right now with flooding and all this other stuff and loss of their homes and stuff. So we pray for some relief soon for these folks. So without further ado, I will, let's start, shall we? Is everybody ready? Yes, Lori, exactly, yes. Everybody, please, keep them in your thoughts and prayers. So, Chris, if you could put $15 on the screen for me, please. And we are going to start with a Westinghouse covered refrigerator dish. Now, this is made by Pyrex. So if you look on the bottom, I have to hold it this way, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it because I don't know. I don't have anything dark. Maybe my shirt, you can see it. See the W? I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a W underneath, which is Westinghouse. And then around that, it says Pyrex brand glassware Westinghouse for Westinghouse. So this was a refrigerator dish. You can bake in this because it's Pyrex. Make your meatloaf in it. As soon as you guys are done eating, let it cool, put the lid on, throw it right in the fridge. Really cool item. Love this. Isn't this awesome? I have a few of them downstairs. Yes, Kel's meatloaf for sure. My favorite. I love making meatloaf. I still make my grandmother's meatloaf that she made me when I was a young boy.
And Jeff, there's a question if it's oven proof.
It is, Randy. Yes, this is Pyrex, so this can definitely go in the oven. So obviously, you wouldn't, if you're making a meatloaf, you don't really need to have a cover on it. So you put your meatloaf in here. Some people don't bake a meatloaf in a loaf pan. Some people bake it on a baking sheet and they just make it in a loaf. I don't do that. I bake it in an actual loaf pan. So you can put it, right in here, bake it in the oven, take it out, slice it up, serve it, have it for dinner. Let it cool. Once the Pyrex is kind of to room temperature, then you can put the lid on it. You got your own cover. You don't need saran wrap, and put it right in the fridge. It's a refrigerator dish. Or you can use it for leftover mashed potatoes, vegetables, whatever. And it's of good weight too. There's a little bit of chipping around the edge on the inside. Very little though, but that's common for a piece this old. So you can see some of the little teeny tiny little flea bites around the edge, but you don't even see it when the lid is on. And that's not going to affect anything. But imagine how many meatloaves and things were made in this and stored in this. This is probably from the 30s or 40s. Westinghouse. We actually had a Westinghouse factory in Springfield, Massachusetts, not far from where I live. I don't know if they made refrigerators there or what they made, but this was like a promotional item that would come with the refrigerator. You'd usually get like a set of these, either 2 or 3 in the refrigerator with the refrigerator that you bought. So these are really cool. So we'll count this down as I see some bids have popped in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes, potatoes. Briarly, you remember that. Potatoes. Yes, the infamous potatoes. If you guys don't know, I said that in a chat one day. I typed potatoes really quick and it came up as potatoes. So I know David likes to pick on me for that one. Potatoes. Boy, they're having a great time down there, aren't they, in Memphis? Have you guys been watching them? They're so much fun down there. Next
All right,
year,
Jeff.
I'll be with them.
Sorry about that. Looks like
That's
we
okay,
have
Chris.
Valerie for 18.
Valerie for 18. Okay, Valerie.
Valerie Beckage.
Okay, Valerie, I think, have you purchased from me before? My mind is like a sieve, so if you have, Chris just, oh, I forgot you could highlight on there.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, I forgot we could do that. I'm just scrolling here to get Valerie's last name. Now, Valerie, if you haven't sent me your info, if I haven't mailed anything out to you, please send me your info. I'd appreciate it. Okay? That'd be great. If you could do it before the end of the show, just to make sure I have it. I have my laptop here with my email, so it should pop up. So, all right, let me untap Chris's message so that, let's see, Cavalcade of Food. Yes! Oh my gosh, Elaine, you watch Cavalcade of Food? I sure do. I know them very well, both of those guys. Yes, I do. I watch them very, very frequently. Yes. Love my Cavalcade of Food. I've made many of Kevin's recipes too, and they're very, very good. Ask Chris. The pistachio cake, Chris, that I've made.
That and the jalapeno mac and cheese.
And the jalapeno mac and cheese, yes. Very good. Yes. Yes, and his sister. Yes, sis. Yep. Sister girl, as he calls her. I hope to get out there and visit them sometime. I think that would be a lot of fun. All right, sorry guys. Here I go babbling already. All right, let's keep it moving. All right. All right. So the next thing I have here is I have these. They're called Boopy. Boopy. Yes. These are Boopy candle holders by Anchor Hawking. So we're starting these off at $9. $9 for these two beautiful little Boopy candle holders. They are in perfect condition. Just one of them, I think it's this one on the inside. There's a tiny little flea bite right there. I can feel it with my finger. There's no way you'd be able to see that, but I can feel it with my finger, but you don't see it from the top. And they're shiny, perfect. My grandmother had these. I remember these on her dining room table for holidays and stuff. They also made these in milk glass too. These are absolutely beautiful. They're really, and they're in really good condition. They're not scuffed or scratched, and they go perfect with any motif, whether you have traditional or MCM, mid-century modern. Whether you don't clang the glass. Yeah, I mean these are they're great. They're just, they're traditional. And if you have the Boopy glasses, which I have a set of those, not for sale tonight, but maybe in the future. I do have I have a set of those downstairs too. I have the small little ones, and then I have the tall ones, and they have the same bottoms to them. They match, so they're really nice. These are really cool. So here they are. Beautiful. Perfect for any holiday, Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever you celebrate. Feasel Day, when we take the kids out to see the Feasels. Yeah. So Anchor Hawking. So that's those guys. Do we have any bids on that, Chris?
We do.
10 have glasses that match. Awesome. All right. Well, we'll count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Get your bids in if you're really interested. And 1. And that is it. Say bye-bye, Boopy. Bye-bye, Boopy. Bye-bye, Boopy. No, don't get me singing. I've got Bing Crosby on the background. I don't know whether if they have some Bing Crosby show on Sirius, the Sirius channel, 40s channel that I like. I don't know why they put a show on at night.
That's a little weird.
I know. I just wanted to listen to music, and I may have to tell her. Hopefully, this doesn't affect anybody else's devices out there. Alexa, stop. Sometimes people hear that on their TV, and then all of a sudden, everybody's things are going off.
And our winner is Mama T-Bird for 13, Jeff.
Mama T-Bird. Okay, thank you, Mama T-Bird. Excellent. My lucky number. Actually, me and Chris's lucky number, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Mama T-Bird. Okay, next we have... Now, I know someone was interested in this particular item. Now, this is very common. We have tons of this up here. Of course, depending upon where you are in the country. You know, we're starting this off at $7, Chris. So if you could put $7 on the screen. This is a Wexford. It's made by Anchor Hocking. They made this for many, many years. My mom had the entire set. She got that for her wedding. I know she had the butter dish, the sugar, the salt and pepper shakers, there's a oil. It was an oil and vinegar set. She had the creamer, the little dish that those fit. I mean, I think there was hundreds of different things that they made in Wexford, but the butter dish was, probably the most common. So I grew up, using this at my mom's house, at my house, around, holidays and stuff. And someone had sent me a message. Here comes the bride. Oh, were you the one that messaged me, Elaine? Elaine Hope Chest? I have my grandmother's Elaine Hope Chest upstairs. It's wonderful. I love that. I love opening it because all you smell is that amazing smell. Elaine, that little story you told me just really warmed my heart. I'm glad this brought back memories. I was telling Elaine, I sent her back a little message, and I said I can still remember being a little boy, and Saturday morning going down to get my cereal and that sugary sweet cereal, and then pulling that cover off that Wexford sugar bowl and sprinkling more sugar on top of my cereal before I went and watched my Saturday morning cartoons. So I grew up with this stuff. But it's a nice dish. And I think if I'm not mistaken, I think it was, gosh, who the heck? Somebody messaged me about this, and I can't remember who it was. Did I make a note of it? And I can't remember who it was. And they were like, oh, I think it was Jenny Mack. I don't know if Jenny Mack is here or not, but I know Jenny Mack was interested in this. So, but this is it's a great butter dish. So if nobody's interested in this, we can always hold this off to the end. And I don't think it was ever used. It's like absolutely perfect. You could see in the light. There's not even any scratches on it compared to the one that I have, my mom's, which I won't part. Oh, you know what, guys? I just realized it does have a tiny nick. I just saw it right now. See it? Right here. It does have a little nick. Oh, damn it. Well, I'd rather you guys know now than find out when you get it. Oh,
absolutely.
And there's another one.
Oh, boy.
Boy, I'm doing good, huh?
No, it's not your fault. It happens.
Yeah, but you know what? You don't even see it when it's on here. I thought this was in perfect condition. I never ran my hands around that until just now. I was looking at concentrating more around this than I was around this. But anyway, so we'll count it down. I don't know if we have any bids. If not, that's fine. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Wexford butter dish. Wexford, Wexford. It's everywhere, especially up here in New England. I don't know about you guys, and I think I think they used to give that away in like supermarkets, like, you know, you buy a ham and a roll of toilet paper, and you get a Wexford butter dish for free. I don't know.
And we have a pass on that one, Jeff.
We're having a pass. Okay,
but
that's
Kathy
no problem
said it's good for holding dish soap. It's a good idea, actually.
Dish soap, right?
Yeah.
Sponges, whatever have you. Correct. You can use it. I mean, you can repurpose it for anything. You don't even have to use it upside. You can use it upside down too. Why not use it like that? You know, hey, all kinds of options nowadays. You got to repurpose these items, but don't ruin them. People like buy some of these things and they spray paint them and they do all these crazy things. Oh, I wanted to show you guys. I know you guys were interested. This is that mug. I had the 60s the other day. This is the 50s. It's made by Simplicity. I think these were sold at like Joann's Fabrics or something. And see, it says Simplicity. These were 1950s fashions on the Simplicity patterns. And it's a mug. So I have 2 of these mugs, and I love them. I just like how they have a large capacity. I thought I'd show those to you guys. They're really cool. Keep an eye out for those. I think I found those at a garage sale. Okay, guys. So next I have something really cool made by Smith Glass. The design is called By Cracky. It doesn't mean that it's cracked. It's just what they call it. It's what collectors call it. By Cracky. It's yellow, and it has 3 feet. And this absolutely, let me see, before I say absolutely, this does not have any chips or cracks. Nope, it's absolutely perfect. And it has that awesome texture on the bottom. Almost looks like brains. And
starting
the most important for some people, oh, I'm sorry, the start, $12. We're starting this at 12. The most important for some people, it glows. Yep, there's the glow, the infamous glow. Everybody asks, does it glow? Yes, it actually glows.
Perfect for Halloween.
Yeah, if you have a case filled with this kind of glass with the uranium in it, there you go. Yep. Hi, Poodle. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate your bid. Thank you, everybody who's been bidding tonight. I really appreciate it. Poodle, dear sweet Poodle. That was Jenny Mack that sent that to you. I don't think she's here yet or tonight. I know she said she hasn't been feeling well, so I'm not sure she's going to be here tonight. But, or should I do the Vinny thing? I don't know if Vinny's going to see this or not. I know Vinny likes to do the rotation. It does. It looks like a flying saucer. So, yeah, it's really cool. Really pretty. Yep, it was Jenny Mack, Poodle. Yep. Hi, Mo. Welcome in. So again, we're starting this at 12. I don't know if we have any bids. And this is old. This is probably from, I would say, maybe the 30s or 40s.
And we have 1 bid, Jeff.
It's amazing the condition that it's in, you know. What brand of black light is this? It's called Dark Beam. Here, I'll shut it off and I'll hold it up for you. I don't know if you can see that. It's called Dark Beam. I got it from Amazon. I don't know. Can I say that here?
I don't know. Are you affiliated yet?
No, I'm not affiliated with Amazon. No. Could you imagine? Oh, my goodness gracious. Amber or yellow, Mama T-Bird, this is a yellow. I would compare this to, oh gosh, it's definitely yellow. Let me see if I have anything white that I could hold it up against to show you. Yes, I do. Here, hold on. Actually, you know what? You might be able to see it up against one of these plates. Can you see how yellow it is? Can you see the color? It's definitely yellow. It's not amber. It's like a sunshine butter yellow. I can't remember what Smith Glass called it, but and it's from the 1930s. I can go look it up in my book if you're interested in the name of it. Oh, like what the color is, but it's definitely yellow. It's not amber. Like I have I have some amber items here, but see, like here, this would be amber, and this is yellow. You can see the difference there. Yep. Ooh, what was that piece that he just pulled out? Possibly a surprise. Something I didn't mention during my pre-sale. Something that I might have found the other day. All right, well, let's count this down. Oh, the measurements, Mama T-Bird, yes. Let me measure it for you. I'm usually, what's the matter with me? And I know I marked down some measurements for some things. I'm so sorry. I usually have things measured. This is 8.5. 8.5 and 3 feet. 8.5 inches and 3 feet.
And it looks like we've got a couple bids going, Jeff.
Okay. Hi, Bonnie. All right, guys. So we'll count these down then. So don't wait till the last second because of the lags, okay? If you really want it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. And don't forget, it close. Oh, pardon me while I just take a sip of water. Boy, these coasters that are supposed to absorb water don't really absorb water.
Yeah, I found that too.
Yeah.
So we had a tie bid, but the first one that came in was Elaine Marie.
Did you do a refresh?
For 17.
Did you do a refresh?
I
did.
Sure.
Okay. Good.
The one that came in.
Okay.
The one that came in first was Elaine.
Elaine. Okay.
Elaine Marie.
Okay. So Elaine Marie, if you haven't purchased from me before, if you could send me an email, Chris will put the information on the screen. Just before the end of the show, just so I make sure that I have your info. Okay. All right. And that was for how much, Chris?
That was for 17.
17. Okay. Thank you, Elaine. I appreciate that. It's beautiful. So that'll be on its way out to you very soon. All right. Next thing I have up, guys, is a Federal glass. This is from the 1950s. Federal made this. It's a tiny little pitcher. It's 5.5 inches high. Now, somebody told me, I'm not sure if that person is here, that apparently these were used in hotels as like a bedside water thing years ago. Not sure exactly what hotel chain used them or what, but it does have, the typical wear on the bottom, so you can tell it's old. It's got those little scratches on the bottom, and other than that, there's really nothing else wrong with it that I see.
Starting.
Oh, I'm sorry. Starting at 14. This one's starting at 14. It's in beautiful condition. No chips on the lip. And it's perfect. It's in beautiful condition. So smooth. And I just love that starburst, that sunburst pattern or sunrise pattern. Filled with orange juice in the morning. Beautiful. Still on the hunt for my child's tea set. Oh, congratulations. Oh, that's so sweet. You know what? I think I have one, Bonnie. As a matter of fact, I think I have 2 sets, child's tea sets. The the full on. Actually, it's funny you said that because when I was in Savers, I don't know if you saw my previous video that I had the other day. When I went into Savers, I actually found a bag, one of those bags, with a beautiful set in there. And the teapot was chipped. So I put it back and it was so cute. But I think I have a couple of sets and I will bring those to the next sale. Okay? I'll definitely do that for you. That's so sweet. Yep, I definitely do. I know I have at least 2 sets of 2 children's tea sets. Yep. How awesome. Congratulations. Wow. Yep. So that's this little thing here. Got the star in the bottom. See the star? Doesn't have Federal a lot of times didn't mark their stuff, but I'm trying to see if they have like a faint. The Federal would mark their stuff with like I think it was like a shield, and it had an F in it, and that's how you know it's Federal glass. So I don't know if we have any bids on this, but we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Bye, Cracky. Bye, Cracky. I just do not understand. These stone things are supposed to absorb water. Why is it not absorbing water? I've got more water on my floor from taking a sip from here.
Our winner is Cindy Neal at 14.
Cindy Neal. Now, Cindy, I don't know if you have ever purchased from me before. If you haven't, Chris will put the info on the screen. If you could just send me a quick email with all of that information, I'll be able to send out an invoice to you. I appreciate that. So it's N-E-E-L? Okay, thank you, Cindy. Okay. All right. Cool. Oh, thanks, Cindy. I appreciate it. All right. So moving right along, let me just change pages here. Oh, gosh. I'm so discombobulated today. After working all day and then doing this, it's like... All right. So next up, I have a... Get ready. Pink Pink, you stink. Everybody knows. Everybody who watches Scotch Channel knows what Pink Pink, you stink is. Well, here comes some Pink Pink, you stink. We got some Anchor Hocking Mayfair. It's a Mayfair depression glass bowl. We're starting this off at $13. Or Open Rose is another name of it. Either Open Rose or Mayfair, one of the names. But it's a vegetable bowl. Now, before you guys get too excited, it looks beautiful from here. But if you saw the preview video, it does have some little chippers and some little flea bites around the edges, which is common for glass of this age. You're talking the 1930s, so you know there's going to be some chips and some little dings, nicks around the edges here. So there are a few. So just be aware of that. There's one there. It's hard to see in the camera, but I'm trying to peek over. And then, of course, the handles have a couple of little nicks. But overall, it's beautiful. It's so shiny. It came so nice and clean. And if you guys saw my thrifting video, sitting in a pile of plastic. I don't know. Somebody probably felt the chips on it and were like, eh. And they flung it on the shelf. Well, you know what? You know what's going to end up happening with this. And I tell you guys this all the time. And when I walked into the Goodwill the other day, there was that big blue bin. And they just take it and right into the pile of all the glass, and it just shatters. How horrible. Can you imagine something this old? All the potatoes that was in this? Save the potatoes, save the pink depression glass. It's so beautiful. It's got that nice ribbed pattern around the bottom, and it's got the embossed color on the roses on the bottom. Let me see if I can turn it around so you can see it better. See the roses? It's pretty, right? And it is pink. It looks clear from there, but it's actually pink. Pink, pink, you stink. Yep.
And we have some bids, Jeff.
Okay. All right. Well, with the little chippies in mind, if you guys don't mind that, which I don't, we will count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And stop. Oh, I'm running out of space here. Stuff all over the place here. I need a bigger table. I need a bigger house. I need a bigger everything here. Oh. Oh. All right.
Okay, looks like we have D. Lee at 22, Jeff.
D. Lee at 22. Okay, thank you, D. D. Lee. Okay. All right. Next we have, and I don't have one to prove, but it's a mustache mug. You guys ever see one of these? Poodle, I think you didn't you buy one of these from Scott? I thought you bid on one of these from Scott. It's really, really cool. So it's a mustache mug. Gentleman would have a mustache. He wouldn't want to get coffee or tea or hot chocolate or whatever on his mustache. So they put this little piece of porcelain here with the little sipping area and an area for his nose. And it would keep his mustache dry. And that's
starting.
I'm sorry, starting at $14. And this is very old. Doesn't have any marks on it.
I wonder if that was also used to like keep the beard glue or beard paste that they would put on, because you know how they used to have those funky mustaches, so that wouldn't go into the actual drink. What do you think? No? Okay.
It was definitely a mustache mug for drinking. Most people mistake this for a shaving mug too, because to mix. But a shaving mug, if I had one here, I'd show it to you, is completely different than a mustache mug. But most often you can tell it's a mustache mug because this actually looks like a mustache, doesn't it? Where your nose would go. And here's the mustache. And you can tell it's worn away. It was definitely loved and definitely used. So some gentlemen use this. And it's very, 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 it holds a good capacity too. It does have some gold loss, which is typical for something of this age. It's beautiful. Did they make a right-handed and left-handed mustache? You know what? That's a good question, Grace. I'm actually not sure on that. That's interesting. Yeah, because if you're left-handed, it's not really going to do much, right? Yeah, that actually makes sense. I don't know. That's a good question. I will say this. I know my mother told me when she was in Catholic school, here we go with this Catholic school story again, that the nuns back then, if you were a left-handed person, they would try to convert you into being a right-handed writer, utensil holder, whatever it is.
Yeah, they would use the.
They thought it was the sign of the devil.
Not the yardstick, but they would use like a ruler to slap your hand.
Yeah, they would. Yeah, they'd get to the ruler. Oh, don't be using that left hand. Use your right hand. And they really would do that. They actually would do that. They would try to get you to write with your right hand instead of your left. Back then they had these superstitions and things that they thought it was, sign of evil. So most people were forced to be right-handed. I know that were Catholic anyway. Now that was way back when. So that never happened in my time when I was in Catholic school. So every child in the early 40s. Yes, exactly. Yep. Oh.
And we have a bid,
Sinister,
Jeff.
you got that right. Do we have any bids? I'm sorry, Chris.
We do. Yeah, sorry, we had a
have a
little
bid?
jitter
Okay.
there. Yep.
All right. Okay. He is left-handed. A flaw in him. Right. Exactly. And you know what's funny? My brother is a left-handed person. And he is one of the smartest guys I know. My brother works construction, and he is very, very smart. And he uses that left hand, and he gets down there, and he's drawing his lines and is marking off his whatever wood that he's working with. I'll tell you, he never got in trouble by any of the nuns. I'll tell you, a lot of left-handed people are very, very intelligent. Yep. All right, well, let's count this one down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I love that. A flaw. Told it was a flaw in him. A flaw. Can you imagine? Say that to a child. You have a flaw because you write with your left hand. It's terrible. Ugh.
Okay, we have back in the day fines for 14.
Robert. Yes, back in the day. Thank you so much, Robert. Thank you, everybody, for your bids tonight. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hold on, my thing is freezing here. I'm sorry, Chris. What did you say? You said what was the price? Was it 14?
It was 14. Yes,
14.
Opening bid.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Now, Robert, I don't think you and Lori purchased from me yet. If you could just send me your info, so I could send that out to you, that'd be great. I'd appreciate it. Chris, I'll put the info up there for you if you didn't already get it. Thank you so much. Let me just look really quick at my email, see if anybody's info came in. So Cindy, let's see here, hold on. Okay. So there's still a few people that need to send me their info. Let me see if, let me just look in my inbox. Yeah, so far I only got one person who sent me their info. So if you haven't purchased from me before, make sure you're sending me your info. I'd appreciate it, guys. All right, so moving right along, I have this now. Where's our mid-century modern folk? I know some people have emailed me and said, get some mid-century modern stuff. So I found something. Are you ready? Here it is. Talk about amber. Talk about liquid honey. Poodle, check this out. I knew you would love this, Poodle. Oh my goodness. This is incredible. Look at this. It's a 3-piece set. I could just
it's going for.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're starting this at $18.
No problem.
$18. We're gonna, it's got a large. So these were like little bowls, but I think they use them as ashtrays too because they got the little holes here for your cigarettes. So you got a large, you got the medium, and you got the small. And they all nest into one another. And when I found these, they were all separated on the shelf in all different spots. And I'm like, as I'm walking, I picked one up, and as I'm walking, I'm like, oh, here's another one. Oh, there's the third one. And before I knew it, I had the whole set. And they had them all separated. These places, they just don't get it, you know? But incredible. Beautiful. I tried to research a little bit of this. I don't have a lot of mid-century modern books. I'm not sure if anybody here knows. This possibly could. Oh, no problem, Eric. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining in. So this, I saw the video with you and the gang the other day. That was awesome. So what was I saying? Oh, I don't have a lot of mid-century modern books, so I'm not exactly sure if this is Murano or not. It could be. I'm not sure if you guys are, anybody out there are like Murano professionals, if you guys really know your Murano. But it's pretty much just like, you know, art glass, but it is beautiful. Can you just see this sitting on Laura Petrie's, as I said during my preview on Laura Petrie's coffee table? Everybody know who Laura Petrie is, right? The Van Dyke Show. My favorite sitcoms. Absolutely beautiful. You can put tea lights in them. You can do all kinds of things with them, but they're very mid-century. You know, scatter them around if, you know, you have a lot of people that smoke in your house or whatever. I'm not endorsing smoking, just saying some people do, you know. So, but Viking, you think it is Poodle? It could be Viking. You know, I'm not really sure. I don't have a Viking book. But I'm definitely going to see if I can find some mid-century modern glass books, because I don't. And the only person who might know is David. But, you know, they're all busy down there having a grand old time, and I didn't want to bother them. So, but it's a beautiful set. So I don't know if we have any bids on this. If not, we can bring it back.
We do.
We do have bids on it? Yeah.
Yep.
Wonderful group of folks. I wish you had made sure. I know, Eric. I know. Me too. I'm kind of regretting it now. But, you know, I had so much going on, and I couldn't take the time off from work, unfortunately. So next year, I heard them gossiping about Philadelphia and New England, where I am, would be awesome. Even Philadelphia, not Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, I think is what they were mentioning, would be ideal. I hear there's a lot of great antiquing in the Pittsburgh area. So in Lancaster County, beautiful area. I've been down there in the Amish country before. It's beautiful down there. If any of you guys have never been, definitely go. Viking glass, Grace, yeah, it could be. I'm not really sure. You guys might be the only experts I have right here. So, you know, Mary Tyler Moore, can you hear her? Oh, Rob! She was great. All right, well, let's count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. What a beautiful set. You know, I'm not a huge mid-century modern folk, but I'd definitely be one of them folk. Let me tell you, that is beautiful.
Okay, we have Poodle at the opening bid, Jeff, of 20.
Poodle, darling. You know, and it's funny, Poodle, I thought of you when I saw those. All right, darling, those are coming to you. All right. Okay. Next we have, I can't even read my own writing. Oh, okay. This guy. You ready for this thing? Wait till you see this. Starting off at $22, Chris. $22 hairs. This is old. This is EAPG. It's Prescott glass. This was considered a butter dish back then. They would just mound the butter in the middle. And it has the lid to match. It has these little sawtooth edges. A lot of times when I see these up here, they're really heavily damaged. This one, not so much. I think I counted maybe 5, 6 that actually have little nicks. But, I mean, it does not take away from its beauty. Look at how glorious that is. Isn't that incredible? Look at the shine. And I don't know if you guys can, you probably can't see it, but the way I see it here is just by the light. You can see it's actually embossed right into the glass, and it says Prescott, Prescut. And it is beautiful. Possibly McKee, but definitely early 1900s. It's a beautiful dish and very old. And I had mentioned, I don't know if you guys know about those. Did you ever see those turkey butters or butter turkeys in the grocery stores around Thanksgiving? Put one of those in the middle and then cover them up. I just don't know if his tail is too tall. But I think that would be cool in here. And then somebody said, how about your port wine cheese ball in the middle of this? You just saw all kinds of things with this. But it was well taken care of, and I don't think it was hardly ever used. No chips on the top at all. Just a beautiful, beautiful piece. And like I said, just a few little tiny little nicks around the edges, but that's common for these pieces. And it does not take away from its beauty. Beautiful. Yeah. So, I'm not sure if we have any bids on this yet. If anybody's interested in it. If not, we can skip it.
No bids yet.
No bids. Okay. Well, you watch 1930s to 60s. Me too, Poodle. All the time. It's all I watch. Love them. The one movie I watch over and over and over again, the ubiquitous Sunset Boulevard. You there? Why are you so late? Why have you kept me waiting? I am big. It's the pictures that got small. I love
and
it.
counting down.
And we're counting down. I know Chris does not like old movies.
No, that one I can deal with.
Yeah. Anyway, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay. So there goes the antique butter dish. Prescott. Grace, me too. Constantly, if I don't have anything else to watch, if there's no old movies on, I'll put on some. I have them all on DVD. Love the Dick Van Dyke Show. No pun intended. Dick Van Dyke DVD. Isn't that funny?
That one's a pass, Jeff. We'll catch that one at the end of the show.
Okay. Moving right along. Oh, I gotta reach. I'm in the corner of the table. All right. So, starting at 13 doll hairs, we have these beautiful Hazel Atlas leaf dishes. There's only 3 of them because the 4th one that was there was had a big chunk taken out of it. But these are beautiful, perfect for your charcuterie boards. I don't know if the gang has me on their big TV in their little living room watching me, probably all laughing and making fun of me. I'm waiting for one of them to pop in here and say hello. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't know. Maybe they're live right now. Are they live right now? Does anybody know? Maybe they're live right now. But anyway, I'm sure they'll watch it on repeat. I'm sure I'm going to have some memes made of me. Anyway, there's 3 of these guys. Beautiful for your charcuteries and for your cheese and your crackers and your olives and whatever have yous. Beautiful to put out on your table. Or, you know, if you want to serve some cookies or whatever. Very fall. I like things in odd numbers, and, you know, that's like a decorator's secret. Things in odd numbers tend to look better on, you know, when things are on display. So, they're really beautiful. And these were made by Hazel Atlas. I'm not exactly sure how old they are, though. But they're really beautiful. Yep. Really beautiful. Yep. Yeah, they are. They're very nice. And they're heavy, too. So, really good glass. Incredible. All the amazing glass that we had in this country that was made here. Isn't that amazing? Great, great factories, and they're all closed down. It's so sad. Sometimes I see some videos on YouTube of all the people take like tours of the old factories that are closed down. I think somebody did a Westmoreland factory tour. I think it was the Westmoreland factory that burned down. Oh, so sad when I think of it. But we have all their beautiful items to remember them by. And all the people that worked there. Really beautiful. Nice stuff. They're great. They're great dishes. And I've never seen these before. This is the first time I've ever seen them. And again, these have absolutely no chips or cracks on anything, on any of it. And I think it's just cool how you can hold one of these like by the leaf, and you can eat your pumpkin pie off of it. Kind of cool. Nice glass. Very, very cool. Well, I'm not sure if we have any bids, but we'll count this down. 10.
We do.
No, okay, good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Those are really pretty. I like those. Oh, perfect for fall, for Thanksgiving. Okay. Looks like, do we have one bid? Do we just have
Kels.
one bid?
Kels
Yeah,
for 13.
Okay,
Yep.
thanks, Kels. My snowy owl buddy. She likes snowy owls like I do. We love our snowy owls. Yep. Okay. So let's see. What do I have here? Can't even read my own writing. I did this so quick last night. Oh, these things here. All right. So I mentioned during my preview sale, I have these two glasses. We're starting at $10. They are beautiful glasses. There's two of them. So for one for you and one for your sweetheart. They're gorgeous etched glass with beautiful gold tops and gold rims. I don't know the maker of these. Maybe one of you guys know, but I could not figure it out. You can see the etch on there. At least I hope you can. I hope the etch is showing up. Etch-a-Sketch. Remember Etch-a-Sketch? Maybe if we shake these, it'll go away. No, they're still there. Etch-a-Sketch. Yep. These are beautiful. Don't know the maker. I'm guessing 50s, 60s. They're beautiful. Now I do have a third one, and if anybody bids on these, I'm gonna just throw the other one in. I'm not gonna charge you for this one, obviously, because this one has some gold loss. It's kind of hard to see, but right around there on the top and those little ribbons there is some gold loss. So these were used and were definitely loved, but you can see there's the gold is missing from the inside of these little loop-de-loops. So there is 3, but I'm only showing 2, but I'll throw in the third one. So ting, don't clean the glasses. I know Scott does that all the time and everybody yells at him, but it's like that's what you're supposed to do with glasses. You're supposed to clean, you know, when you do your cheers. It's got a beautiful ring to it too. Who knows that it's crystal or whatever, but they're beautiful. I just don't know what the etch is. I tried looking these up, but I have no idea who the maker is. And there's nothing on the bottom at all. So anyway, I don't know if we have any bids on these guys, but we will count them down anyway. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Clank. Chip. Clank. Clank your chips. Chip your clanks.
And that one's going to be a pass, Jeff.
Okay, no problem. All right, next we have this EAPG. This is a bread plate, and it says, "Give us this day our daily bread." It's part of the Lord's Prayer, and it has a wheat pattern in the middle of it. We're starting this off at $20. This is definitely an old piece. It does have a little bit of tiny little nicks here and there. There's a little tiny nick right there. And I think there was another one, yeah, right around over here. Some roughness, but overall it's in perfect condition. And you can tell it was definitely used and well loved. See the scratches on the bottom? You know, it's funny, somebody said the other day, you know, you can't always go by that because there was some guy that apparently he was taking newer glass and using sandpaper and scuffing the bottom of the glass and making it look old. Can you imagine people are out there doing this stuff? I mean, it's just, you know, it's sad, it really is. But it's a beautiful piece. So gorgeous. And then I believe this to be really old. You know, I've never actually seen one in the wild. I've seen these on other folks' shows, but never ever have I seen one of these in the wild. But when I saw it, oh my goodness gracious, I couldn't grab it fast enough. And you know what, guys? It actually has a little bit of a glow to it too. If you can see that, I don't know if you can see it. See the green? See, it's like a greenish color. Has a little bit of a green. It's hard to see with the light, but it does have a little bit of a glow to it. Maybe if I shut the light off. Here we go. My infamous reach back. Ugh. It does have a little bit of a glow to it. See how it's glowing the green? Isn't that nice? So it's definitely old. It has some uranium in there. Oh, even from back here, wow. It's so hard to see on camera, but you could see the green. It's really beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful piece. All right, flip the light back on. Oh, my gosh, I'm gonna need a chiropractor. All right. Well, I don't know if we have any bids on these, but it's really cool. Do we have any bids on this, Chris?
We do.
We do. Okay, all right. We'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. All right. Give us this day our daily bread. I had my last stuffed pepper tonight.
Ooh.
Yes, I did. My last one that I had stored in the Pyrex container that'll be for sale the next show. The next show I do, I think I'm going to do like a, what would you do for your Thanksgiving table? What would you do for a Klondike bar? Robert,
So we have,
Lori, I got your info. Thank you.
so we have Lori Perry at 20.
Oh, speak of the devil. No pun intended.
And sidebar, mom bought some cabbage. ...
Ooh.
But you're supposed to act surprised when she cooks them.
Okay. Well, now that you just said it and she's watching this live, good job.
Uh-oh.
Thanks, Mom. All right. That's Chris's mom. She usually makes me stuffed cabbage, which in Polish are gołąbkis, if you guys are familiar with them.
We'll do a little short of that.
Polish folks out there. So
yeah.
I'm excited about that. Picture the stuffing on the inside of the stuffed peppers inside of cabbage and baked. Incredible. So we had Lori and Robert on that one. Lori, Perry. Okay. All right. And for 20. Okay. Thank you, Lori. It's so beautiful. I love that plate. Okay. Next up, we have, I usually don't bring little figurines, but here we go. Here he is. This is made by Napco. And this is the Vagabond boy. Look at that face. Isn't he cute? And what's even cuter, the little bird. Hey, bird. Little bird. And it says, to village. And he's got his little knapsack there and his little feather in his cap, and off he goes. Off he goes. We're starting this at 15 doll hairs. Yes, and pierogi. And he is beautiful. And he is in perfect shape, guys. The only issue is he has a little bit of crazing on his base. I don't know if you can see it. Sometimes if I do that and kind of, I don't know if you can see that. He does have a little bit of crazing on his base and on his little gray shirt in the back and a little bit in the front too. On his little gray shirt, he has a little bit of crazing, but it's very, very faint. And he's in great shape. I've never seen him before. And he's a Napco. He's not marked. He's only marked Vagabond on the bottom. That's his name. He's the Vagabond, and it's marked AH 1B, I believe. So that's the bottom. But he's really cute. Especially if you have somebody in your, a little boy in your family who looks just like him. Wouldn't that be cute? Yeah. He's adorable. You had a bunch of Polish aunts in around Northampton, Mass. Yes, Fonnie. Oh, yeah. Lots of Polish around here. Hubby is Polish. Yes. Januszewski. Yeah. You're a ski too. My grandma was a Kazimierski. That's with the Polish accent. Kazimierski. Yeah. Now we had skis in our family too. I'm more Polish than I am my other heritage. I'm half Scottish, and I have a little bit of, I think, a 16th Penobscot Indian in me too, which is from relatives that were from up in Maine. So I don't think we have any interest on this little dude, but we'll count them down anyway. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
No bids.
And we got to skip around that one. Okay, no problem. Next up, we have a cello bottle, Cobalt Blue, starting at $12. It's in perfect condition. No chips or cracks or anything wrong with it.
Oh, I remember those.
Remember these? Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what came in these, but boy, the light that this would cast from my grandmother's window, she had one up in her window in her kitchen. I'll never forget that. And she had a piece of one of those plastic ivies just kind of hanging out of it. I still remember that. And when the light would come in the kitchen window and it would land on the counter, the light, it would just, all you'd see is this blue spot. It was so beautiful.
I think, and don't hold me to this, but I remember when I was little, they had a cork top on it. So I want to say
they did.
Yeah, so I want to say maybe like
probably like a liquor.
Well, it could be a liquor or an aftershave of some kind.
Oh, an aftershave, yeah. Pull off. I love how you pull up. Pop.
There you go.
Have you had your shower today?
Your viola aftershave.
No, have you had your sprinkle today? That was the shower to shower jingle. Have you had your sprinkle today? Yeah, aftershave maybe, you know.
Yeah.
Like the what is it, Home Alone?
Yeah, I think we had a red one and I think an amber color one on our windows.
Well, I got the blue. I got this one downstairs in the downstairs bathroom in the window, and I have a green one upstairs.
Yep.
And they're nice. I know. I think everybody should have one of these. They are really nice. They're not very easy to find. I don't find them very often. And this one's in really good condition. There's no chips or anything on it. And you can even buy a little cork and put a little cork in it if you wanted to. You know. Oh, Kara, you have a purple one? Oh, cool. For a plastic ivy. Poodle. Oh, my dear grandma, bless her heart. Yes. Oh, she was wonderful.
Oh, it was used for liquor, Jeff.
Oh, it was?
It was used for whiskey.
Whiskey. Nice. Whiskey. Nice. Can you imagine just sipping out of this thing? Wouldn't be very discreet anyway.
No.
Yeah, I've never seen a purple one either, Grace. That's cool, Kara. That's awesome. All right, well, I'll count this one down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Have you had your sprinkle today? That's going to be stuck in my head.
Aftershave.
Right, of aftershave.
And that's a pass.
All right. Next, this thing is so heavy, guys. So I warn you. Oh, this is an Indiana glass candy jar. apothecary jar that would have been in a drugstore. They would have probably had their candy sticks or their pretzel sticks in here. It is in perfect condition. Sometimes I find these and the chip tops are chipped and everything, and I'm like, oh, I've always wanted one of these. Well, I find one, and you know what? I'm giving it to you guys. I'm offering it up to you. We're going to start this off at $25. This is very, very heavy. I can't stress it enough. So if you don't live close to Massachusetts, the shipping may be a little bit high because it is very heavy. But it's a beautiful piece. And it has no, like I said, no chips or cracks or anything.
It almost looks like one of those soda fountain for the straws.
Doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
You pulled it up, it had the straw thing on it, but no, this actually, I believe, came in 3 sizes. It came as a small, a medium, and this was the large. It's 11.5 inches tall. And did I mention heavy? Because my arm is killing me. Just holding this thing. The glass is incredibly thick. It is beautiful. These things are incredible. Yep. But I do not need any more canisters. I have enough canisters to choke a horse. Ask Chris. I don't need any more canisters. But it is beautiful. Yep. And there's no chips on it at all. And the glass is clear. Oh, I could just see pretzel rods in here. I loved pretzel rods when I was a kid. It was always, you go into the convenience store and they used to have them on the counter. You could just take the cover off yourself, reach in, grab a pretzel rod.
Yep, or candy from a general store, like Tina said.
Right, exactly. Yes. Yep.
Like Twizzlers or something.
Like Twizzlers. I'm sorry, I had to put it down for a second because it was hurting my heart. I need to the water.
And we do have a couple bids going on, Jeff.
Okay. Well, we'll move. What time is it? 9:17. Yeah, we'll move things along here because I got a couple more things to go. All right, and then if you guys want me to do a recap or a speed round, we can do that. All right, so we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Wow, this thing is so heavy. Oh my gosh, I gotta put it down over here. Whoa. Oh my God. Oh. That is beautiful though. Love that thing. Indiana glass apothecary jar. Nope, very nice. Couldn't believe the condition. Every time I see something, I'm like, all right, what's wrong with it? And immediately I start looking for something.
All right, give me 1 second. We got a couple that came in.
If you had any last minute bids. I'm sorry, I'm not watching the.
That's okay. It looks like we got Mark Peterson for 35. Lori, you just missed it.
Mark Peterson. Thank you, Mark. Mark Peterson.
For 35.
Thank you very much, Mark. I appreciate it, bud. All right. And remember, it is heavy. I'm not exactly sure where you live, so I'll put it into pirate ship. Hopefully I can get that shipping as low as I can, but oh my gosh, it is heavy, but worth it. And I think you guys, whoever bought from me, you guys know how I pack. I'm like, I go a little overboard. I want to make sure these items get to you guys safely. So, all right, next we have $13 on the screen, Chris, and I have a Hazel Atlas swirl bowl. Beautiful milk glass for our milk glass. Where's our milk glass lovers out there? Doesn't this look like your Aunt Harriet's hair? Yeah, hello, darling. Perfect for your vegetables for Thanksgiving or for put your candy in. Fill it up with milk duds. Fill it up with, what are some of the old-fashioned candies that we had growing up? We had the Mary Janes. We had
root beer barrels.
Root beer barrels. Oh, that was my mom's favorite. She loved her root beer barrels.
Hot tamales.
The hot
The
tamale.
original hot tamales and original like jawbreakers and
Yes.
fireballs.
Ones, yeah, the ones nowadays they don't. Yeah, they don't taste the same.
It's a little fake
Yes.
tasting. Yeah.
Yes. Poodle, what's your favorite candy? I can see you liking root beer barrels. Whorehound, yes, Bonnie. I know exactly Whorehound. I know Whorehound. I think you're laughing because Scott brought that up. Didn't he bring that up? And everybody was like, "What's that?" Whorehound. Lemon heads, yes. Oh, I love lemon heads and what was the cherry bombs or whatever? They were in the same packages.
Oh, yeah. It was like
Cherry something or other. And
cherry
if
tart.
you yeah, they were like in little boxes. And
Yeah.
if you guys were watching Hocus Pocus, the original Hocus Pocus, when they go into the at that point they had changed it to the store, but when the kids go into the store on the counter, if you look really closely, covered in dust and cobwebs are some little boxes of those candies, the lemon
They're
heads and
cherry heads.
little trivia for you.
They were called cherry heads.
Cherry heads.
Yep.
Yep. Tootsie Rolls. Yes, I love Tootsie Rolls. Yep. Pixie Sticks. Yes, Pixie Sticks. Oh my gosh. I remember going to KB Toy Store and I'd have to fight with my grandmother to buy me a Pixie Stick. Remember those big ones? The plastic. They were about like almost a yard long. And I would, oh my gosh, they were in a box on the floor. They were so big. And I would beg her for one. I had to get the grape. Grape was my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Wax red lips. Yes, Grace. And guess what? I think was it Grace that just said that? It moves so fast. Elaine said that. I actually have a box of wax lips I ordered from Amazon a few years ago. And obviously they don't go bad. They're just wax. And I take them out every once in a while. Vinny!
You got some celebrities there, Jeff.
Oh my gosh, I have some celebrities here. Are you guys watching me? I was hoping you guys would pop in. Hi, Dee. Welcome in, Dee. Oh, I'm so excited to see you guys. I miss you guys so much. I really wish I was down there with you. You guys are having so much fun. But next year for sure. Definitely. Yep, Vinny and Dee are here. So.
And one bit on this one so far, Jeff.
Oh, and David's here too. Hi, David. Hi, Tammy and Scott. I'm sure Scott. If you guys have it on the TV, I'm sure Scott. Everybody probably hear me. I have one bid. I have a milk glass lover. And just for David. David, here you go, David. I'm wearing it as a hat, just for you. And Harriet's hat. All right. I know somebody's gonna put their mashed potatoes in this, and they have my hair in it. No, it's clean. Don't worry. All right, let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. Hi, Tammy. Hi, David. Tam. I could go for some Tam juice right now, actually. Hi to everybody.
Okay, it looks like we've got D. Lee for 13.
D. Lee at 13. Okay, thank you, D. Lee. All right, next we have a glass bake Jello mold. Now we're starting this at 18. It is in perfect condition, no chips, no cracks, no flea bites, no nada. Has a little ventilation hole in the middle. Now these ribs on the outside are just for decoration. That's not going to show up on your Jello when you make your Jello mold in here. It was definitely well loved. It's got some of the scratches on the bottom, but you can congeal your cranberry sauce in here. How perfect for what's the holiday coming up? Thanksgiving. We'll just skip right over Halloween.
I was going to say, what happened to Halloween?
I know. Well, you know how many people serve cranberry sauce on Halloween? You know, trick or treat, here's a can of cranberry sauce. It's ocean spray. Yeah, so, I mean, this is really nice. And this, again, heavy. I don't know why I keep having all these heavy items here tonight. This thing is heavy. And poor glass bake. Yeah, I know. I love glass bake. My grandmother had a lot of it. And it says on it, says on the bottom, it says glass bake, U.S. Patent Office. It's Queen Anne is the style. U.S. Patent D133413. Oh, that's my area code. So there it is. If anybody wants that. Anybody bidding on that?
No bids yet.
No. Really nice. You can always skip it. You gonna make me blush? Who's making me blush? Somebody making me blush? Can I bake in that one too, right? I don't. Oh, you know what, Bonnie? Glass bake. I want to say yes, but I don't want to say yes. Because I know this was a Jello mold, so I'm not exactly sure what type of glass they used. But I think you can, because I know glass bake was like a competition for Pyrex. So I would probably do a little research on that before you baked in it. But yeah, you could probably do that. You know, but I think it was mainly used for Jello mold. But it does have a ventilation hole in the middle for heat, maybe, to get through. Sorry for the imagery there. So, you know, it could possibly be. Oh, I did get it, but thank you guys. Thank you. So, I mean, you could possibly bake in this. You know, I don't know if Vinny or D or if anybody wants to jump in. You guys ask Scott if Scott hears me. Can you bake in glass bake? I'm guessing you can because it has bake in the name, but again, it was a Jello mold, so who knows? All right, well, we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, glass bake. So why wouldn't you bake in it? I mean, all the glass bake stuff that my grandmother had, they were all like these little soup dishes with little handles. And we would eat our soup out of it. I remember holding those little handles and eating our soup out of it, especially when I was sick.
And you got Mama T-Bird for 18.
Mama T-Bird, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Mama T-Bird. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Next, we have 2 restaurant ware platters. We'll try to hold them both up. So there's 2 of them here. They're made by different makers, but they have the exact same imprint on them. And of course, something else that's very, very heavy. We're going to start these off at $25 for the set. You get both of them for $25. Ooh, jeez. They were used, so they do have a few very light utensil marks on them. Kind of hard to see, but they have a few little light utensil marks on them. So they're very nice and they're very heavy. One is made by Carr China in Grafton, West Virginia. And there's the imprint, if that's something that you guys want to see. Okay, so there's that. That's the large one. That's about 13 inches across, maybe a little bit more. I think it was maybe 13 and a half, maybe. Let's see. 12. Yeah, about 13 and a half inches across. And this is the smaller one. And this one is made by Sterling. And it says East Liverpool, Ohio. So there's that mark on that. Okay. And that one I think is 11 inches if I'm not mistaken. Just about 11 and a quarter inches across. So that's those, and they are very heavy. Definitely used at a diner. So I couldn't believe I found these. They're really nice. Okay, and I got a bid. Thanks, Kels. Okay, so we'll count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh no! Tell him I hope he feels better. I heard him sneezing and hacking and stuff. Oh, poor guy. Tell him I hope he feels better, D. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you're gonna have to whip up a pot of soup, D. Now that you guys had the spaghetti and meatballs, now you're gonna have to make him some soup. Make him some Italian wedding soup.
Okay, you have MJ Vaskovsky for 27.
Oh my goodness. Okay, even though I'm Polish, I have to get that.
Vacovsky.
Wait, I'm gonna scroll up. Oh, Justine. Yes, Justine. I don't think I have your info yet, but I know I think you're out in Boston area. But if you could send me your email, Chris will put the info on the screen. That I would appreciate that. My fellow Massachusettsian, my fellow Commonwealth of Massachusetts friend. Let's see here. Justine Januszewski. And that was, I don't even know what I started the bid at. Oh, wait a minute, Chris. We're having a discrepancy here. Can you scroll back up?
What's the discrepancy? I have 27 and 25.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize, MJ. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought it was Justine. I'm sorry. My bad.
The moderator is overseeing it all.
I know, the moderator, I know. And then, this one tries to get in on the action. I am so sorry, MJ. I gotcha. ACOV. All right. Thank you very, very much. And if I don't think I have your info, MJ, if you could send that to me, I would appreciate it. Just shoot me a quick email before the end of the show, just so otherwise I have no way of contacting you. So make sure you do that to my email address on the screen here. I'd appreciate that. All right, next, guys, we're going to start these off at $40 because these are very old. These are from I would say the late 30s, early 40s. And these were made by Rock Sharp. I think it was a division of Libby or maybe pre-Libby company. And there's 4 of them. I have 4 of these. They're 6 inches tall, 3 3/4 inches wide at the top. They're either champagne or sherbet glasses. Now check out the stem. Look at the stem. Isn't that incredible? Like little blocks. Beautiful. And I have a set of 4 of these. And they are beautiful. And these are not very common. You do not see these around. I did a little research on these, and these are not very common. And there's 1, there's 2, here's 3. They're all in perfect condition. No chips on any of these, no scratches. And the stems, again, are beautiful. And they were made by Rock Sharp, which is somehow related to the Libby company. I'm not sure if it was pre-Libby, but they are beautiful. They have a little bit of a graduated little graduation on here, and it has the ribs on the stem. I mean, they're just beautiful. There's so much to them. Plus the etching, and that's definitely etched deep into the glass. It's beautiful. Yep, it's not printed on, it's etched. Gorgeous. Actually, I don't even think I can't even say etched. I have to say cut. These were cut. These were definitely cut. Yep, just by the way I'm feeling them. They're not etched, they're cut. So these are absolutely stunning. I was I was tempted to keep these for myself, but they're just beautiful. And here's the fourth one. They are beautiful. So pretty. Yep. Very, very pretty. Randy, no, I think these are definitely not acid cut. These are like hand cut. Definitely not acid cut. I think these are hand cut. Just by the way I'm feeling them. You can almost see like where a wheel might have cut these. Because I mean each one is, I mean, you can see like the imperfection, or not imperfections, but see how like one flower compared to another flower compared to another one. See how they're like, see, and here's another one. See how they're all different? So that's how I'm thinking. Yep. They are beautiful. And there's, like I said, there's 4 of them.
And we have a bid, Jeff.
And good luck for Scott. I'm going to give him a clink. I hope he feels better, poor guy. So they are incredible, guys. I mean, the pictures on here, they don't even do it justice. Just to hold these in your hand, I mean, people sit at your table when you put these out, they're going to be like, wow, I have never seen these before. These are absolutely incredible. So we'll count them down. And each one, like I said, each one is unique. You can tell just by the way they're cut. I'm looking at all the leaves and the flowers on each one is completely different. So they're definitely hand cut. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we'll count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. See what I did there? Isn't that cute? Shut up, Jeff.
Mama T-Bird for 40.
Thank you, Mama T-Bird. You will not be disappointed in those. They are incredible. Okay. And then, well, I have, let's see, how many, I think 2 more things to go. And then if you guys want me to do a recap. So I do have this set of dishes. Now it's more of like, kind of like a set for like dessert or for tea. These are probably from the 50s, I would guess. We're going to start this whole set at $40 as well. You're getting 4 cups and saucers, and you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the little dessert or bread and butter plates. This was made by the Lifetime China Company in Alliance, Ohio. It's the pine cone pattern. And you can see the colors on here. There's like a light grayish blue and a pink. Doesn't that remind you of the 50s? The edges are gold. And they are in really good condition, I'll tell you. They, I don't even see any utensil marks on any of these. Of course, if I keep that up, I'm going to have some marks on here. On none of these. They are absolutely beautiful. Oh, this one here does have a little bit of a utensil mark, but they're beautiful. So those are the plates. And then you're also going to get 4 of these cups and saucers. So here's the cups and saucers. And the cups, as I called it a saucer in my preview. I'm like, man, even the saucers have an image. So here's a cup. It has an image on the inside. And they actually look like they hold quite a bit compared to a regular cup. So I think this is like a cup and a quarter, or maybe a cup and a half worth of coffee or tea. But back then it was coffee and cigarettes after dinner, right? So there's 4 of these. And the reason I picked these guys out, this little set, is the ones that were left, that I left there on the shelf. They were chipped, cracked, scraped. The gold was worn off. I think these were parts of their set that they just never used. So I fell in love with them. So there's 4 of these. That's how I stack my cups and saucers in my china closet. Nice, huh? It's a nice set. It really is, the pine cone set. And you know what? This could be a starter set if you guys want to find the dinner plates. You know, you could do that. Start your own set. But this is perfect for tea, afternoon tea, for dessert. Perfect. So I'm not sure if we have any bids on those.
No bids yet.
No. Okay, no problem. Then I have one surprise item that I did not bring into the preview sale.
Do you want to count those down just in case, Jeff?
I'm going to count them down, yeah. I'll count it. I'll hold up 1 plate and 1 cup and saucer. And again, 6 plates, 6 bread and butter plates, and then there's 4 cups and saucers. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, yes, pine cones. 2, 2.5, 2 3/4. Or no, it's actually 2 1/4. 1. Give us a china closet tour soon. I'm living for it. Okay, the one behind me, my china closet. Before I change it out, I was thinking of changing it out and putting my brown transferware in there. So I'll give you a tour of it before I take all the stuff out of it. That's my grandmother's china in there right now.
We have Kells for 40, Jeff.
Kells for 40. Okay, my darling. Kells. 40. Okay, Kells. What are you going to do with that, Kells? Are you going to use that just that set, or are you going to use that as a starter set? You're going to get the dinner plates and the whole 9. Aren't they nice? They're so nice. I wish I could have brought you guys the dinner plates, but if you saw them, there's no way I could have showed you those. They were nasty. They were all scratched up. They're really nice. Thank you, Kells. They're so nice. I love that set. But I have enough sets downstairs, do I not, Chris?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah, I always get that. Yeah, I have a lot of sets. I'm trying not to do any more sets. Okay, perfect for January, right? Can you imagine? Oh my gosh, have your mom and your aunt over for tea and serve them, you know, some little tea cakes or whatever and a cup of coffee or tea. Perfect. And the last thing, guys, just found the other day, how awesome is this? I gotta take my little note out of here. How amazing is this? Look at this candy jar. Amber, liquid honey, beautiful. Ask me the maker. No clue. I'm gonna guess Indiana glass, but it could be anything. As we know, a lot of the glass manufacturers all made this style of glass back when, but this one is in like impeccable condition. It's perfect. No chips on it at all. We're starting this off at $15, and it is beautiful. No scratches or anything wrong with it. It's got a little teeny tiny bubble in the glass from when it was made. It's right there. It's kind of hard to see, but these were put into molds, And it is beautiful. And it's not, you know what? Is that a mark? Is that a maker's mark on the bottom? I wonder. Let me look. Oh, let's see. Is that almost looks like a W? No, I think it's just the way the glass was formed. No, but it's got the scratches on the base. No, it was definitely used. I know Scott's trying to do a whole set of these. He's got quite a nice collection of these already. They're beautiful. They are beautiful. And in amber, it's stunning. Fill it with, of course, candy corn. I love candy corn, which I need to buy some more of. I'm all out. The best one is Brock's. You got to get Brock's because they put real honey in it. It's the best. Did I get your? Yes, I did, Heidi. Thank you. Yes, I got your info. MJ, I got your info as well. Thank you very much. Robert and Lori. I don't want to give away a full name, but CN, initial CN, I got your info as well. If there's anybody else who purchased anything from me who has not sent me their info, please do that before the end of the sale. Okay. I'll go through and see after if there's anybody. But we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8.
Double check your beds too, please. We have a couple duplicates.
Okay,
Sorry,
yep.
Jeff.
Yep, make sure you check the bids, guys. Because I think we have 2 people with the same bed, so. All right, I'll start to count down again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It is incredible. I mean, guys, when you see this in person, you will not believe. It's like literally like you just bought it at the store. I would say like you just bought it from Steiger's, but you guys probably don't have Steiger's where you live. Justine would probably know what Steiger's is. And Bonnie would know what Steiger's is. A few of you might know. Tina might know what Steiger's is. Dee Lee might know what Steiger's is.
And we have Valerie Beckage for 33.
Valerie Beckage. Thank you, Valerie. I think I got your info right. Didn't I say? Valerie, did you send me your info yet, hon? If you could just double check and make sure that I get your info, Valerie. Because I don't see... Unless your initials were CN, what you sent me. If you could just double check. Yeah, because I haven't gotten anything from you. Oh, you did, Valerie? Then I have you in there. Then don't worry about it. If you purchased from me before, then don't worry about it. All right. So Valerie. Now that you say that, the name does ring a bell. So, I'm sorry. What was our winning bid on that? With 33. Thank you very much, Valerie. I appreciate that, honey. All right. So, question for you guys. Do you want me to go back to the items that I did not sell? Or would you like me to bring you 2 other pieces that I did not add to the sale that I think you might like, since you liked that one? We can go back to what I originally had that nobody picked up on, or we can, because what time is it actually? We actually made good timing tonight, huh? It's not even 10 o'clock yet. Wow, this is pretty good.
Yeah, actually looks like people are looking for both, Jeff.
Both? All right, well, let's do it. Let's quickly do a speed round in honor of Tammy and Dave. We're gonna do a speed round. I don't have the cool little speed racer dude, but pew, as Dave would say, pew. All right. So let's see. What was the first thing that we did? We have the Prescott Butter Dish. Whoa, here we go. This was starting off at $22. Again, impeccable condition except for those saw teeth. Not as bad as I normally see them. Some of them have some little chips, but not as bad as I normally see. Some of them have some little on them, but most of them are perfect. Look at them. See how cool? Look at that. Yeah. Here's another one with a little tiny little and a little there. But incredible. Your port wine cheese ball. That one was 22. Anybody wants that one?
Jeff, I would say just do a countdown after you show them, and if
Okay.
people are interested, we'll go from there.
Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. I know you guys must be exhausted, David. Oh my gosh, all the stuff you guys are doing. Fairy lights and tiny Christmas ornaments. Beautiful. Great idea. All right.
Oh, hold on. So Jeff, we had to stop, but the person did do a bid.
Okay, Circle 7 Farms. Were you bidding 25 on the dish, on the butter dish? Because we're doing the speed round now, so first person I see that comes in, even though we have a stop there, if that's what you're bidding on, can you just say yes to that? Yes. Okay. So Circle 7 Farms, I don't have your info. You don't look familiar to me. Can you send me a if you could send me a quick email to my email below here. Chris will put the info up of what I need. I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much, Circle 7. For 25. All right. All right. And the next thing I have is these. Yeah. So again, these two, one of them was not in such great a shape. So I'm only doing $10 for both of these together as a set. These are probably from the 50s, I would think. 50s, maybe early 60s. They have a beautiful, beautiful ring to them. They're etched. They are etched. It's hard to see the etching on them. Just kind of like, yeah, see where it's like, actually, there's a good image of them. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and I'll just give you the third one. 3, 2, 1, and done. Okay. I don't think we had anything on that one, so pass again on that one. And the Vagabond Boy. If anybody likes Napco ware, not Napco ware, Napco. This is Napco. He's the Vagabond Boy, 6.5 inches to the top of the bird. He starts off at, he's a $15 piece. If anybody's interested in him, he is $15. Look at that adorable face. And again, he is 6.5 inches to the top of the bird. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Nothing on that one, Chris?
Nope.
Okay. And the Cobalt cello vase. I had started on, what did I put on here? I can't read my right. $12 on this. It's in perfect condition. So 12 for this. And we're going to count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. If you didn't have a bird.
Looks like we have Valerie Beckage for 12, Jeff.
Valerie, okay. Thank you, Valerie. Valerie B. All right. Thanks, Valerie. Okay. And then I think, let me see. I think that was it. Hold on. Okay. So I will bring you, since it's still a little early, I'm going to bring you guys 2 other surprises I have here. Since you like that beautiful amber candy dish, I think you guys might like this. Let me just write this down because I was not planning on selling this tonight. I was actually going to save this for another sale, but I can add this on. So this is going to start off at $13. And this is a carnival glass pedestal. It has a clear base and it has like a sunflower topped iridescent, absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. No chips or cracks, scratches or anything. It's in perfect condition. And look at that iridescence. Isn't that pretty? I just found this yesterday. Absolutely incredible. Such a beautiful piece. Put your bonbons on there. Peanut butter bonbons for Halloween. Yep. Put your Halloween candies on there. I see Heidi in there. And Elaine, thank you. Thank you so much for your bids. Thank you everybody for your bids tonight. I really appreciate it. And again, it has a clear base. No chips, no cracks. I'm checking to see if it has any of those scratch marks on the bottom. I don't see any super duper scratch marks on it, but it's definitely an older piece. I'm sorry, I did not have it. I wasn't going to bring it to you guys. So I did not have a chance to look these up, but I'm sure maybe some of you guys know the maker and can identify it quicker than I can. Is it pink or amber? It's literally, if you mix the two together, it's like an amber pink or a pink amber. Pink, you stink amber. So, and it's more of an iridescence. You see that iridescence shining through. So you see all like the pinks and the blues and like mother of pearl. If you know what mother of pearl is, that's that, peach. Yeah. Like a peachy-ish, coppery, pinky, peachy-ish. Yeah. It's really beautiful. Perfect for fall. You can use it as a pedestal, something to raise something up. If you have a little mini pumpkin right on top, cherished heirloom or whatever, and you want to raise it up right on top, it's like something like him. Look at that. How cute. Mix your things together. Absolutely perfect. All right, we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. I'll let Chris do his thing.
We have Valerie for 26. Valerie B.
Valerie B. Thank you, Valerie. I really appreciate it. For 26. Thank you so much. You're going to love it. Ooh, that was don't worry about it. It wasn't your piece. It was those pine cones. Everything is fine. Everything's fine. It is beautiful. It actually has a little bit of heft to it, too. Beautiful glass. So if you like that, get ready. Hold on to your pearls. Start clutching your pearls. All right. Since you liked that iridescence, I got some more for you. You ready? The suspense is killing us. All right, hold on. I got to take my notes here because I wasn't ready for this. I got to keep track of this stuff. All right, Chris, can we put $14 on the screen? 14 doll hairs. You ready, guys? Here we go. Another candy dish. Beautiful. Behave. Oh, Jeffrey, behave. Isn't this absolutely stunning? Right? So there's the inside, and it has that iridescence again. Has a clear base. The clear starts from about right here, right where my finger is, and the base is clear. And I'm almost going to guess that it's probably made by the same manufacturer as that other one. But again, I did not have a chance to research these because I wasn't planning on selling these tonight. So I did wash and clean them though. So these are nice and shiny clean, as you can see. There's the top. No chips, no cracks, no nothing on these. In perfect condition. In perfect condition. Almost sounded like I said imperfect condition. And even on the inside, there's some roughness on the inside of the in here, like, but it's not. It's not chips. I wouldn't even call those flea bites. I think it's just from manufacturing. Look at how perfect that is. Isn't that gorgeous? It's stunning. Talk about candy corn. Look, I mean, the color. I wish you guys could see the colors. I mean, the cameras don't do it justice. Can you see that? Like that peachy color with the pink, and then almost has like in the middle is almost like a blue. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? I literally gasped and grasped my pearls when I saw this. It is beautiful, and the inside is just impeccable. So we have some bids, so we'll count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. Snatched my wig. Yes, exactly. I know I have to get a wig to match David's. But don't expect me to be putting on that flapper dress. That was hilarious. If you guys did not see that, the gang putting on that flapper dress. I never
give me a second, Jeff. Okay.
Yep. Go ahead and do a refresh. Do whatever you have to do, Chris.
Okay. It looks like Valerie B for 45.
Valerie B for 45. Valerie, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody who bid on that. Thank you very, very much. Valerie B, thank you.
That was a recent find too, right?
I found that yesterday, guys. Yeah. Can you believe it? I know. It's like Scott and I we have as Dee would say, we have horseshoes up our butts in this area between New England and New Jersey and Pennsylvania. I mean, it's just like we just find this stuff. We just walk in and it's like, it's like I usually gasp. I'm like, and then right away, I always say, I'm like, oh my gosh, what's the matter with it? I'm picking it up and I'm like, all right, what's wrong with it? I'm like staring at it. Nothing wrong with it. I was like, wow. Thank you to those who handled it beforehand that they didn't chip or crack it, So I think that was it, guys. It's really all I have. Everything on this table, unless anybody's interested in a black light. I think that'll do it, guys. thank you all so very much for coming to my show tonight. I really appreciate it. And I hope Scott feels better. I hope Tammy gets some rest tonight. Dave and Vinny, I hope you guys, and Dee, I hope you guys have a nice, good rest tonight. Get a good night's sleep. Hope you feel better if you guys are feeling a little under the weather. There is some little colds and little sniffles going around, so. My happy place. Yes, it is. This is my happy place. Right here with you guys. You guys make me so happy. You really do. And Chris, thank you so much for doing the stops and starts for me. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I know you're away on your little dive trip, so I appreciate it. Enjoy. I look forward to. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. I appreciate that, honey. Thank you so much. And Valerie, thank you very, very much. All these goodies will be coming out to you. I'll be packing these things up the next couple of days. I'm working 2 shifts the next couple of days, but only 4-hour shifts, small little shifts. So on the off time, I'll be doing this work and packing things up, and I will get out the invoices to you as soon as I get things boxed up. I weigh them, do the pirate ship, and then I send you an invoice. That's how I do it. Because it's easier for me that way. And yeah, so I thank you very much. And as I always say, I bid you adieu. And I hope you all have a wonderful night. And thank you all for coming and for bidding. It was good to see all of you. Please give the video a thumbs up, guys, if you could. I would appreciate that before you go. It does help the algorithm or whatever it is. That would help. Short of that, I think that's it. And I think I got everybody's info who bought something from me today. So thank you all, and we'll see you next time. And tune in for another video that I'm going to be posting soon of a shop along at an amazing antique store that is in a town a few miles from me that I was able to film in. Finally, I actually did a shop along video. Yes. So stay tuned for that. I will be editing that. I'm going to have to do a voiceover because there was some music and chatter going on. So to protect the privacy of those individuals and the music so I don't get copyright strikes, I'm going to just do a little voiceover. So it's going to take me a little bit of time, but it's really cool. It's my absolute favorite antique shop in this area. So stay tuned for that video. That'll be coming out soon. So again, thank you and have a great night.
Good night, everyone.
Bye, everybody.